Hey folks, it is Virginia Archer from Satsuma Diaries. I hope you're doing great. I wanted to sign on today and share a little bit about meditation. I wonder if you're using your meditation practice to open your intuition or for spiritual development. I know a lot of us meditate to feel less stressed, just for well-being, for psychological well-being, but it's actually, in my experience, the primary mechanism through which my intuition developed. And so I wanted to give you a few tips if that is what you're looking for in a meditation practice. So a couple of things to know is that it's really important to commit to a daily practice. I have heard from multiple mystics that this is when things started speeding up for them, and it definitely was the case in my path. I would recommend, I used to meditate for like 45 minutes to an hour every day, but I actually don't think that that's necessary for everyone. That was just something that I decided that was a specialization I wanted to develop was meditation, but I don't think that that's necessary for opening your gifts. I think a better place to practice, to start a practice would be committing to at least 5 minutes of vipassana meditation, which is just like being mindful of your thoughts. So figuring out a focus, like your in and out breath, and trying to still the mind for 5 minutes. That's vipassana, and look that up for more details on what that is. But that's a passive form of meditation. And then you'll want a 10-minute, so on a really busy day, just getting that 5 minutes of vipassana in is a non-negotiable. You want to do that every day as your daily meditation practice, like light a candle, make it a sacred practice. But if you have time, sitting for 10 minutes with the intention to open yourself to spirit, to like really basking in high vibrational energies like love and peace and divine truth, that is really what will take your practice to the next level as a mystic or as an intuitive. So that is, total, that's 15 minutes. I think that that's probably a more realistic starting point for most of you guys to commit to every day. I used to do this at the end of the day, but I actually recommend, or a little bit earlier, maybe in the morning, or a little bit earlier in the evening when you're not, it's not so late that you're sleepy, right? So maybe after work could be a really good time for you, maybe the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock hour. But I think it's important to return to it at the same time every day, because the energetics, just the momentum you build with a daily routine like that is really helpful for your meditation practice. So a daily practice is important. Try 5 minutes of vipassana, 10 minutes of just basking, bathing yourself in love, peace, and asking for a connection with God or source for that 10 minutes. The way that I do that, I do these two things in tandem. I use a mantra, and a lot of people get pretty far with mantras, and there's a reason for that. Giving your active brain something to focus on, like a mantra. I say God, but you could try Om or whatever you like, over and over and over. Kind of helps your active mind go into trance and sort of widens you to the super conscious. And the reason I choose the word God, you could try source if you like, is because I'm inviting God. I'm inviting my higher power into my being, into my energy, with that mantra. So you could, code for what you're trying to achieve in those 10 minutes. I'm visualizing God's light or source energy coming, from the higher realms into my line of chakras, into my energy centers, and lighting me up with divine energy, with holy light, and with divine presence. And I really think this is a really great square one for meditation, is just asking for connection with your higher power, and just building an energy of love in your system, both higher love from the higher realms, and also build it yourself. Call on your emotional index, look for love in your emotional index, these memories of love, these feelings of love that you already know, and start building that energy in yourself and compound it with higher love. And pretty soon your aura will fill up with this divine resonance. And that is actually how you get online psychically. Love is the great connector. It's basically the World Wide Web that we're all born with organically. So I would say a 15-minute meditation practice is the best way to develop your intuition. From there, you can do a lot of different things. You can ask for healing in your own body. You can ask, your guides or source for answers to questions that you might have about your life purpose, or your past lives, or where you want to go in your career. Whatever you need, you can ask for, and send those questions up, and they will magnetize answers back to you from the higher realms. It's helpful to stay with that mantra and stay focused and stay connected, to keep that connection while you're asking. But things that you can experience when higher energies come close, there's a couple of different things that you can expect. For me, my heart rate will increase. Temperatures in my body will change. I will definitely feel vibration in various parts of my body. I'll get out of body often on a really powerful meditation, but it doesn't happen every day. So these are the kind of things that can happen when you use meditation as a way to open your intuition. So just expect that. A couple of things that I want to offer as tips for this meditation practice, if you're really looking to develop your intuition, is to use affirmations. A couple of really important ones to use are that you are protected and you are safe in this work, that this is a natural birthright of yours. Opening your intuition and using your intuition in the meditation space is your birthright, is your holy right as a child of Source or a child of God. And so just really affirming that in yourself throughout the day is really important and will open you further. The more safe you can feel when those symptoms come up of vibrating and like getting out of body and temperature changes and stuff, they can really spook you if you don't truly have a core belief that you're safe in this work. And so start to affirm that. Start to affirm that you are one with God and you are safe in that oneness. And so keep your intention really clear that you're connecting to God Most High, Source of absolute truth and unconditional love. And just believe that is, because you've spoken that intention, it is law. And believe that God is seeking you as much as you are seeking God. And I'm sorry if that term doesn't work for everybody here. Replace it with Source if that is not working for you, but I think you get where I'm coming from with it. It's important to know that you are safe in this work and to affirm it for yourself, and that is how you open. For a lot of us, that's the biggest block. And then lastly, use affirmations that early on in my meditation practice and in my intuition development, I really needed to affirm for myself that I could open my clairvoyance or whatever clairs I was working on. Start making a list of the little moments where you have gotten a message from spirit, where you have gotten a flash of insight, where you've gotten a spiritual dream, like a visitation. Make a list of those moments and affirm your psychic knowings. Affirm your intuition development moments where it's felt like just you won the lottery spiritually, and God is right there with you, or your higher self is right there with you, or your guides have really spoken clearly, or you got a hunch, even if they're small, even if you don't know what they mean exactly, keep track of them and have faith that they are stepping stones, that you're getting somewhere with this. And even use statements can be really powerful. The subconscious is pretty programmable with affirmations, like my birthright is clairvoyance, or I claim divine healing for my body. Whatever spiritual development you're looking for in meditation, start using that affirmation. Start claiming that for yourself verbally and in writing, over and over and over. It's going to take time, I think, for a lot of us to really start believing and holding a core belief that we are inheriting our clairs, we are inheriting clairvoyance or empathy, clairaudience, whatever it is you're working on. You get to claim that in affirmation, and it is literally it's the power of the spoken word. It's real, and it codes and shapes your reality. So it definitely, give it a shot. I think it works. So I hope those help, and good luck in your meditation practice. I'll link a couple of other videos that I've made about meditation, and I will see you in the next video.